Hello again, this is Doc C. As you can see, based on what I'm wearing right now, I'm about ready to go to the slopes here in just a bit. But before I do, I wanted to reach out and answer a few of our emails that we just received past couple of days. And as I said, you could reach out to me anytime, Cochran Consulting at yahoo.com or Curtis at ccochranconsulting.com. Either way, we'll get your email and we'll respond and answer any questions you have. But yesterday, or the last couple of days, we've received emails. When is a good time to enter business ownership? And that's for those of you that are watching this for the first time. We have a E4 system. It's called E4 Philosophy System. And E1 is entering, and that's what we're going to talk about today. E2 is evaluation, E3 is enhancing, and E4 is exiting business ownership. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about entering business ownership. And one of the things that you have to remember is that more and better businesses, that is business opportunities, are available now than any other time in history. And you also have to remember this, that at some point, a business owner of every business and professional practice, service, whatever you want to call it, will exit their business. Either they die in the saddle, we don't want that, or they're going to exit another way. So when we get asked this question, when's a good time to get into business? Now is a great time. It's better than any other time before. And yes, you may want to start your own business. Yes, that is a possibility. But what we would recommend is that you acquire a business that's already running. A good 3 to 5 year tax return. It's showing that it has some dollars. And even if it's not making money, okay, and I'm not calling it a fire sale, but let's just say a company is not having a positive cash flow, and they're actually losing money. It could be a variety of reasons. You want to look at these businesses because you can get it on, pennies of the dollar. Okay. It's never too soon to start planning your strategy. And if you're a business owner listening to this video, you might be thinking about exiting. Okay. Today's topic is entering business ownership. Regardless of whether you want to start a business, enter an existing business, or learn how to improve your current business for future changes. That's what we do. And if you look at the corner there, there's our E4, entering, enhancing, exiting, and evaluating. Actually, you're not going to see that because I haven't showed you our website, but I will in just a second. And here at Cochran Consulting, we take pride in our E4 philosophy system and taking every business, okay, we work on with you to help achieve superior results for your customers, employees, and of course, eventually yourself. So what are the ingredients of a successful entry? Well, the business you enter may become your most valuable assets, and your entrance must be conducted as the most important thing you ever did. Okay, and that's why you contact PBCs. PBCs, we are primary business consultants. And what we do is we go through the whole ball of wax, our whole system, right there in front of you to talk to you about entering and eventually going to the evaluation process, enhancing, and maybe soon to be exiting your business. The first ingredient of a successful entry is to make sure that the necessary elements are present. What are those elements? Well, you want to make sure that you can fund it. Okay. But more importantly, you want to make sure that you reach out to us to talk about your skill set, whether or not you can run a business. Maybe you want to acquire something in a different industry. That takes a lot of time and a learning curve. So we go through that with you. Possibly the most important ingredient is to assure that the business is appropriately priced. And that's where our E2 comes into play. Okay. So we have the E1, you want to enter, and then we go to the E2, which is evaluating. We have to evaluate the business. Now, here's what's interesting. Okay. If you are not going to contact us, let me give you a little bit of advice. When you look to buy a business, you want to ask them if they have an evaluation, a thorough evaluation. And if they do not, run, just run. Here's why. Because if a seller or even a buyer that wants to get into a business, if they don't want to pay for an evaluation of everything, all the moving parts, P&Ls, tax returns, balance sheets, get a professional to understand the true value of the business. Now, I want to say this, I'll step back. Okay. Evaluation process is an art. There's reasons for that because the variability of how people look at it. But we get a good benchmark of where the evaluation of that company is. So back to what my point was, is if you are looking at a business, or even if you're thinking about selling a business, if you don't get an evaluation and you don't see an evaluation, run, because they're not disclosing everything. Period. End of story. Okay. So just kind of to wrap up this little quick video on, when should we enter? When's a good time to enter business ownership? Now's a great time. Okay. Now is a great time. So those of you that have reached out and asked us questions about this, please look at this video and reach out to us. We'll answer even more questions. But before I let you go, I want to share with you, let me do that, our website here. There it is. Okay. All right. Hopefully you can see it. Cochran Consulting LLC. A couple of things in red. First thing right off the bat, increase the value of your business now. It's all about increasing. And I don't know, I can't remember the person that said this, and it's been in movies, but in business, if you're not growing, you're dying. And that's the bottom line. So if you're a business owner right now, or even if you're thinking about becoming a business owner, let me tell you something. You want to keep our consulting service in your back pocket for sure. Okay. If you are an existing business and you want to know your Z-score is going to tell you how healthy your company is. This is our first tab that we'll talk about. And if you click on that, it goes to this page, and all you have to do is fill that out, and we'll get the information for you to tell you how healthy your company is. And by the way, at no charge. At no charge. We just have to get some pieces of information from you. Okay. The second tab is our company mindset. You click on that, you just talks. There's my mug there. E4 math philosophy talks about culture. We build cultures, winning cultures, that is. But I want to go to executive coaching. So if you go to the executive coaching tab, again, this right here is going to talk about increasing the value of your business. Scroll down a little bit, up to 71%. And what we can do is increase your business up to 71%, okay, in 12 months for only $10 a month. So if you click on there, you can get started, or contact us and we'll get started. But I need to tell you something. Here's a disclaimer that if we don't reach the 71%, let's say we increase your company up to 50%, and you don't like that, we will refund that $120. It says here, $10 a month. And I'm not kidding. We will increase your business up to 71%. And this is no gimmick. Okay. We will do that as long as you listen to us. That's important. Okay. So the next tab that I want to talk about is Free Success Roadmap. So if you want to know what we're all about, go to this page, go to this tab and click on any one of those diagrams there, and you get yourself a free PDF. You don't even have to give us your email. Making businesses profitable and sellable. This explains everything right here. Why do we give this out? Because we're not worried about this. You can try and figure this out. And, if you've read Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers, you'll know that it takes you 10 years. We're on 35. So we know exactly what we're doing and how to do it, period. Okay, let's go down to our books. Our books, this is the book right here. I've written several books on culture, on metaphysics, business metaphysics in business, and they're all right here. Okay, you can click on any one of them. This book here is our best book. It actually covers our whole entire program here. You want to learn a little bit more about business and how to enter and how to exit, pick up this book. This will help. $9.99 for Kindle, $19.99 for paperback. And so those are our books. The last thing we want to talk about, let you guys go, is, there's our contact information, but our nonprofits. We are so excited to be part of the nonprofits. This first one here, we're president of the board. I'm president of the board of both of these. This first one, it says Future Cycle Breakers. The mission is to create opportunities for generating wealth in underserved communities nationwide. Underserved communities. This is a nonprofit. If you click on the link, there it is, talks everything about it. And I'll tell you what, we would absolutely appreciate a donation. You can click on the donate tab, or you can come down here and click on here, and it goes right to our donate tab. Either way, we appreciate this because every summer we put on programs in the summer about entrepreneurism, which is right up our alley because it fits into our E4 system. Okay, and the other one here is called Straight Talk. The mission of the Straight Talk counseling is to make available a variety of mental health, substance abuse, and rehabilitation services to individuals and families. So once we get them back on their feet, then we teach them about being an entrepreneur. You click on that, and here's the donate tab, but this talks a little bit about Straight Talk, and of course you can donate there at the bottom too as well. All right, so that is our website. That was a quick 5-minute version. Got to go to the slopes, so please send us an email, topics. We're going to be talking more about ratios and the mathematics side of the E4 system in the next coming videos, but reach out to us anytime. Again, Cochran Consulting at yahoo.com or Curtis at ccochranconsulting.com. Take care. I'm going to try to do some skiing and hopefully come back alive. Take care. Bye-bye.